Hey Scorpios, welcome back. I'm here with your weekly reading for July 7th through the 15th. I've already pulled your oracle cards. As always, I'll do the general spread after this, love spread, and then an advice spread. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And as always, if you would like to be notified of future readings, like and subscribe to the channel. And it should at least show up in your feed, if not give you an email. I think you only get the email if you tap the bell. I think that's how it works. There's a few channels that I'm subscribed to that I do tap the bell and I only get about half of the notifications. But anyways, let's get into it. All right, your oracle cards we have here. Queen of Cups. The Fool in the reverse. Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Adversity, see the gifts and challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. Creation, remember your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your choices become your reality. And then the new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. So overall, the card I'm really kind of drawn to is this adversity card. So you may be going through a rough patch, having a tough time. And when I say that, it might not even be that big of a thing. Like, this is a weekly reading. So this could be just like a little, you're just trying to learn how to, you're learning something really small scale, okay? It could be something bigger scale that you've been dealing with for a while now. Either way, I feel like this is happening. It's kind of stormy. It's a little bit harder than it needs to be, it seems like, because there's something for you to learn. Yes, you are being challenged right now, and I feel like it is so you can learn what it is, whatever it is that you're supposed to be learning. Overall, though, I do feel like you're in your element with this Queen of Cups. She's coming out in the upright, so you are getting a handle on your emotions. You're getting a handle on your feelings and that type of deal. Y'all are water signs, so this is good for you, kind of in your element as well. I don't see you really wanting to take any new leaps of faith in anything. I just feel like you're trying to get through whatever this is, okay? Learn what it is you need to learn from this time so you can move on. There is a reminder here twice, okay? With this gratitude card and this creation card, I do believe you are manifesting right now, okay? You are manifesting. Yes, I know we are in a retrograde till almost the end of the month. I forget exactly when it ends. But, you need to really be careful on what you are thinking, the thoughts that you're putting out there, the vibe you're putting out there, you have a handle on your emotions, I feel like. So raise your emotions, focus on the happy things, definitely have gratitude. Now would be a good time to have a gratitude journal. I actually feel like this is kind of going to last for the rest of the retrograde, but I mean, it's like the end of the month and we're already, this reading is covering till the 15th. So really not long, okay? So I do feel like it's time for you to take action as far as deciding what it is you're wanting to manifest. I feel like you're supposed to be taking this retrograde time to kind of figure out, your way out of this challenge, whatever it is you're supposed to learn. You're supposed to be manifesting something new. I would be careful, though, with the turkey spirit and the creation. I do feel like you are manifesting right now. May not be instant manifestation, but like once the retrograde is over, like all of the stuff that you've been doing right now is going to start coming in, is what I feel like is happening here. This whole it's time to take action. Again, I think it's more like an action of the mind as opposed to like actually going out and taking action. We are in a retrograde, so it's really hard to start something new. That doesn't mean you can't be planning and thinking and, you know, going through the steps and then waiting for the signs to like kind of give you a thumbs up. All right, now it's time to actually take the action part. But you need to have a plan, okay, for the action that you're going to take, if that makes sense. All right, I kind of went on a little while about that, but you did have quite a few cards come out. So, all right. So let's get into your general reading. Scorpio, July. I keep wanting to say June. July 7th through the 15th. It's just kind of crazy that we're already in July. July 7th through the 15th. July 7th through the 15th for my Scorpios. July 7th through the 15th. Scorpio, July 7th through the 15th. July 7th through the 15th. Scorpio, what is their focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome for July 7th through the 15th? Peace and thank you. Okay, we have the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Strength card. Overall energy, the Devil. Or you may be dealing with a Capricorn. We'll see. Overall energy, you know, kind of feeling like this is pretty toxic. Not just from the Devil coming out, whatever it is that you're dealing with, trying to cut out, you know, kind of like a toxic behavior, or maybe even some kind of bad habit or something, but that's the overall energy for the week. So I feel like it's more some kind of toxic relationship type of thing, but we'll see. Looking into it, lots of swords here. So your focus is the King of Swords, but this is a side that is a little tricky with the swords. I'm getting a few things. For some of you, I feel like you're dealing with a situation that not everything is being really, not everything is clear. Like maybe there's some misleading going on, maybe some lying. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's lying to you. But I feel like that's for some of you, okay? Some of you, okay, how do I put this? All right. So you have the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So some of you, I feel like there is you're looking for a new job opportunity or some kind of new beginning that involves money, maybe a side hustle, something like that. But it's just not very clear, okay? I feel like maybe some of you have been offered something new. You know, I can't talk today, I'm sorry. Some of you have been offered something new, okay? But it's like you really aren't sure what the hell is going on, okay? Like, is it, you know, maybe someone's not being honest with you, maybe someone's not being truthful with you, maybe the communication is just really off, really bad, and it's really kind of affecting this new opportunity here. And so that's your focus. Your obstacle here is the Knight of Wands, okay? And so your obstacle is like, you're rushing ahead, you're ready to start. But it's like, I mean, look at these two cards here. It's like, yeah, I'm ready to start, but I mean, I guess I'll go into the thunderstorm. I mean, the lightning storm. I mean, I guess there's really no other choice here. But, I mean, come on now. So you're ready to start something new. Like, I do get that you're ready to start whatever this is that's being offered. But it's like getting there is like just so much damn work. And it's not that... I'm feeling like the whole work part is not... It's not on your end. You're willing to do this. You want this, okay? You're wanting a new start. You're wanting to start something new financially. I'm going with job. I'm still staying with job. I feel like this is a job, okay? But it's like, okay, well, I'm trucking ahead. I'm going ahead, but like I'm not kind of giving... Nobody's like giving me any kind of like communication. Like I'm just kind of going in blind here. You know, and it's like, see here, you have the world clarifying, you know, you're ready to start something new. You're ready to start something new, but it's like, you know, it's like, what the hell is going on here? Like, I'm not getting any communication. I want to start something new. I want a new cycle. You know, I'm tired of this old BS, but it's like, I'm moving ahead, but I'm not really getting anywhere. You know, I got lots of, not necessarily obstacles, but, you know, I don't see the way. And then your advice here is the Five of Swords. I mean, I think it's interesting here, okay? I know, I keep playing with my cards and showing them to you. This is why I like them being on the table. But I also like kind of seeing y'all too. Well, y'all seeing me. So, these are the cards that you originally picked, okay? And all the other clarifiers. All right, so you see the reoccurring theme here? It's very dark. It's night. You know, it's not the easiest time to be moving away. And another thing, what's something else that you see from all three of these? Their backs are facing us. They are leaving. They are wanting to move forward, okay? Especially with the Five of Swords here, you know, your advice is to kind of like, you know, just kind of be like, you know what, I'm just going to have to like kind of throw my swords down here because this isn't really very clear. I'm not really sure what's going on. And I'm just going to kind of like, I'm just going to kind of leave this. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Your advice is to kind of like just just kind of walk away, leave it, especially if this is at work and there's fighting, okay? If you're at a job right now and this is kind of representing your job, you know, all of this thunder, you know, the environment's very chaotic. Maybe there's some kind of like rivalry that's kind of turned very toxic. You know, it's not really... What may have started off as like a friendly like rivalry has now turned into something that's just not, you know, it's turned into something that's quite toxic and is actually really messing with the atmosphere at work for you. It's time for you to just walk away and leave it, okay? Because it's going to be a waste of your time. Dealing with this situation right here, whatever rivalry or toxic behavior or whatever is going on here, it's just gonna, you know, it's getting in the way of your success. It's going to be, you know, a waste of your time. So it's time to just kind of walk away from that and leave that where it may be. You can't control what they do. But the good news is that this is your outcome strength. So maybe this is what you're having to learn something from. Like, you know, your adversity card that came out in your oracle cards that I was drawn to right off the bat was through the storms. Well, all of your cards look pretty damn stormy. So there's something for you to learn here. Maybe what you're supposed to learn here is that, you know, sinking down to this level is just a waste of your time. It's a waste of your energy. It gets in the way of your goals. Maybe that's what it is you're supposed to learn. Like I said, you'll know how this fits into your situation. I do feel like this is at work. It might not be. It could be with a friend. It could be with a sibling. It could be, who knows, with, oh, too many. My goodness gracious. You know, it could be with it could be with anybody. So it doesn't have to be at work. For some of you, I am kind of getting the feeling that this is at work. But you'll know how it's fitting in. All right, so the Strength card. Okay, why is the Strength card here? Ooh, yeah. Here we go, here we go. All right, so once you're able to let go of the situation and realize it is a waste of your time, it's a waste of your energy, you know, I feel like that's kind of what you're going to be learning from that. Guess what? Change is coming in. You're going to be stronger for it in the end. You know, you're going to kind of have your strength back instead of all of this craziness that you guys got going on. And there's going to be change that comes in pretty quickly. So, interesting reading you got, but it all ends well. It all ends pretty well, I would say. But yeah, I think there's some kind of toxic relationship that you have with someone that's kind of really making things really hard for you right now. All right, give me a minute and let me figure out what it is I'm trying to do here. All right. Getting into your love reading. All right, what is Scorpio's attitude towards love for July 7th through the 15th? What is Scorpio's attitude in love? Six of Swords in the reverse. What about the person Scorpio is dealing with? What about the person or situation Scorpio is dealing with? What is their attitude in love overall? Temperance in reverse. You could be dealing with Sagittarius. So, you were needing change. You were needing change. You were needing something new, but you're not quite able to move on from this for some reason. They are overall very, very unbalanced. If it is a Sagittarius that you're dealing with, they may be really out of their element. Interesting. Let's pull some more cards and get some details out. All right. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse again. Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, you may have cut off communication with this person. Blocked communication with from this person. There are lots of swords on your side, so it wouldn't surprise me also if you're dealing with an air sign, which would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You do have the Six of Pentacles here reversed. Like I said, King of Swords reversed, and then the Page of Swords reversed. So you're not really able to just walk away from this that you would like to. The balance is not there. But you're not really opening up any new communication. You may be spying on them, like Facebook stalking, that type of thing. Or they may be spying on you. Either way, I don't, especially with both of these cards being here, I feel like there are some, well, there's definitely not any communication going on between the two of you. But there also may be some lies and things of that nature going on as well. They have the Chariot in the reverse, the Devil, again, Knight of Wands in the upright. Okay, so they're not feeling very balanced in this situation. They have lots of major arcana over here too. Okay, so we have the Chariot in the reverse, and what did I say? The Temperance in the reverse. Also, it could be a Cancer, Capricorn as well, again, that you're dealing with. but they're very unbalanced. They don't feel like they have any control over where this is going. They may be feeling like this is becoming very toxic as well. Did have the devil show up twice, you know, it's kind of overall. So maybe your general spread was kind of talking about this. Or even, you know, this might be going on, you know, your relationship reading might be going on to talk more in depth about this situation. It wouldn't surprise me either way. Although they are wanting to make, they are wanting to take action. The Knight of Wands, they are wanting to come towards you and take some kind of action on something. I'm not really sure what. Ten of Swords in the reverse for you. Strength coming up again for you. And the Ace of Swords. So lots and lots of swords on your side. So if this is an air sign that you're dealing with, you know, like I said, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it's a big no. I mean, I'm just getting hell no, hell no, hell no over and over again. I feel like this, if this is an air sign you're dealing with, you know, it's like, nope, it's ended. That cycle has ended. You know, you've healed and got your strength back from all of those damn swords in your back, and you have no desire to go back that way. You know, you're wanting something new. It really even wouldn't surprise me if you're wanting just clarity, okay? I feel like kind of the reoccurring theme of your cards so far, and lots of swords, like I said, lots of swords, that this is a lot up in, you know, this is a lot in your head, okay? The clarity just isn't there, and that's what you want. You just want some damn clarity. You know, you want to pick yourself up, you know, dust yourself off, gather your strength, and get some damn clarity. Phew, damn. Seven of Cups in the reverse for them. Page of Pentacles. Three of Wands. I do feel like that they are coming back to reality about the situation. I'd say narrowing down their options, but I feel like they're just kind of coming back to reality. Maybe they thought, you know, and it might be that they're kind of seeing, you know, this isn't going to work the way it is. And they may be starting something new. In fact, it really wouldn't surprise me if they start off on a new journey on their own, possibly with an earth sign. But, you know, I just see them kind of like going to themselves and, you know, planning ahead and looking ahead for their future and, you know, kind of planning. Sorry, I don't know why my ear like keeps clogging up though. But yeah, they may want to come back together with you, but I mean, there's just, it's a big no. I mean, it's a big, big no. And I mean, you got so many swords in your reading, this reading and your last reading. I think you've cut off communication from this person. And if you haven't, you're going to, because it's become toxic, you know. And they may be coming back to reality and kind of seeing that this, you know, this is kind of definitely not very balanced, okay? Because they're not very balanced, and there's no, you know, there's no forward movement here. It's just like an out of control. It's just out of control. All right, let's get into your advice. We get to use my new deck. I'm excited. All right, advice for my Scorpios for July 7th through the 15th. July 7th through the 15th, Scorpio. July 7th through the 15th for my Scorpios. July 7th through the 15th. Scorpio. What advice do you have for my Scorpios for July 7th through the 15th? The Empress in the reverse. So there is no growth here. Okay, don't try and manifest or grow anything here. There, it's just, it's not, you know, it's not good. All right, very well could be a relationship with the Lovers in the reverse. But there's no growth here, okay? It's kind of like hit its limit, okay? Okay, this may be a soulmate, probably is a soulmate. However, there's nothing else going to grow from here, okay? It's kind of like reached, you know, it's like reached, it's grown as much as it can, okay? There's not going to be anything new that comes from here. It's not like y'all are going to be able to evolve past this, if that makes sense. Like, and it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could just be a friend, okay? You know how some friendships or acquaintances, you know, we're really close for a very short amount of time, and then we kind of outgrow them, or they outgrow us, or, you know, we kind of drift apart because they were only supposed to be there for that period of time, okay? Five of Swords in the reverse. Sorry, like I said, they're new cards, so I like looking at them. Five of Swords in the reverse. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. So, like I said, the Five of Swords, you know, it's just kind of like time to walk away from this. The Hanging Man. Yes, it says Hanging Man here. It's time to go get a new perspective. You do have a lot of major arcana here. You know, it's time to leave this behind because there's no growth here. There's not going to be any growth here. And it's not making you happy. You know, none of this is making you happy. So it's time to go and, man, I like these cards. I'm so happy with these cards. They're so different too. They're so different from any of my other decks. So like, I really need to kind of look at them and make sure I'm not missing anything. But definitely you need to kind of like just go get a new perspective. You know, kind of think about things differently. Think about where you want to move on from now. You know, because right now you are not happy, okay? This is not going to bring you any more happiness, okay? With the Empress and the Lovers in the reverse, the Five of Swords, you know, you just need to leave it. The Three of Wands coming out, okay? So I feel like you need to, okay, with the Hanging Man here and the Three of Wands, I feel like you need to kind of, like I said, take a moment, step back, plan a little bit, think about where you're wanting to go. Think about what's going to make you happy, because this situation sure as hell isn't. Okay, think about what's going to bring you real happiness, and, you know, kind of wait for the right time. Okay, I do feel like you are manifesting right now. Kind of make a plan while you're doing this, this new perspective, you know, kind of like have an idea of which way you're going to be heading, you know, and just kind of wait for the right time. Wait for the right time, okay? We are in retrograde. This is the time for you to go, Mercury retrograde. It's time for you to kind of go through and weed, you know, kind of weed this stuff out, figure out what's going to make you happy in the future, you know, take a step back, you know, pause, okay, just push the pause button until, you know, either the retrograde is over, or, you know, you kind of like get a sign that's kind of like a thumbs up from the universe or whatever, that's like, all right, now's time, start going, you know. But until then, you know, definitely just kind of wait. Another thing that I'm getting here is like, another reason why you want to wait before you start making new decisions or bringing new things in, is because there may be some options coming in that you don't realize. Like right now, you can't see them, but there may be some things that are heading towards you. So you don't want to jump the gun yet, because you'll have more options if you wait, is what I'm feeling. That, and it's just a bad idea to start anything during a retrograde anyways. But that's the advice. All right, Scorpio, that's one hell of a reading. I hope you found something here that will help you through the next week, and I'll see you next time.